Welcome to the Hawaii Board of Speech Pathology and Audiology meeting. Before the meeting is called to order, we will play a short video to explain procedures for this meeting and how members of the public can participate and interact with the board.
Welcome to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting. When the meeting begins momentarily, the chair will take a roll call, explain any specific rules for this particular board, and then move to public comment. The name of the board member will appear on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. For instance, this is board member Y, and this is board member E. Public testimony will be accepted at the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item. You can indicate that you are ready to testify by clicking on the Raise Hand button being circled by the mouse on your screen now. At the appropriate time, the board will recognize you to speak and ask you to unmute your mic as shown here. Again, public testimony will be accepted at the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item. Public attendees will not be able to unmute their microphone until recognized by the board. Public attendees who are recognized to testify will be asked to identify themselves by name and their affiliated organization if applicable. Please mute your microphone when you are finished speaking as a courtesy to others and members of the board. Public attendees will not be able to unmute themselves after the testimony is completed unless recognized again after raising their hand. At some point during the meeting, the board may choose to move into executive session. When the board moves into executive session, the board members' microphones and video feeds will be turned off, and a similar screen as you see now will be displayed. When the board returns from executive session, their microphones will be turned on as well as their video cameras. Welcome again to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting. At this time, the chair will call the meeting to order and take a roll call, as well as explain any additional rules that may be specific to this board.
Internet access. To view the meeting and provide live oral testimony, please use the link at the top of the agenda. You will be asked to enter your name. The board requests that you enter your full name, but you may use a pseudonym or other identifier if you wish to remain anonymous. You will also be asked for an email address. You may filled in with any entry in an email format. Your microphone will be automatically muted. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may click the raise hand button found on your Zoom screen to indicate that you wish to testify about that agenda item. The chairperson will individually enable each testifier to unmute their microphone. When recognized by the chairperson, please unmute your microphone before speaking and mute your microphone after you've done speaking. Phone access. If you cannot get internet access, you may get audio-only access by calling the phone number listed at the top of the agenda. Upon dialing the number, you will be prompted to enter the meeting ID, which is also listed at the top of the agenda. After entering the meeting ID, you will be asked to either enter your panelist number or wait to be admitted into the meeting. You will not have a panelist number, so please wait until you are admitted into the meeting. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may indicate you want to testify by entering star and then 9 on your phone's keypad. After entering star and then 9, a voice prompt will let you know that the host of the meeting has been notified. When recognized by the chairperson, you may unmute yourself by pressing star and then 6 on your phone. A voice prompt will let you know that you are unmuted. Once you are finished speaking, please enter star and then 6 again to mute yourself. For both internet and phone access, when testifying, you will be asked to identify yourself and the organization, if any, that you represent. Each testifier will be limited to 5 minutes of testimony per agenda item. If connection to the meeting is lost for more than 30 minutes, the meeting will be continued on a specific date and time. This information can be found on the board's website. Instructions to attend the State Hawaii Virtual Board Meeting may be found online.
Thank you. I'd like to call this meeting to order.
Chair, you'll have to do a roll call.
Oh, sorry. Let's take a roll call to see who's present at the meeting. Members, when I call your name, please respond with present or here. Vice Chair, Dr. Denby Raw, licensed member audiologist. Dr. Kristen Baba, licensed member audiologist. Present. Dr. Olivia Uchima, licensed member speech pathologist. Present. Dr. Brian Chen, public member and licensed otorhinolaryngologist.
Present.
And I, Chairperson Erin Furman, speech pathologist, am also present. I will now call the meeting to order. It is 2:10. Looking at our agenda, we'd like to go over the second item on our agenda, introduction of new board members. We have 2 new members. Thank you for joining our board. We have Dr. Kristen Baba, licensed member audiologist. Hello, welcome. Would you like to say anything? Yeah, he's been here. Having me. And we have Dr. Olivia Uchima, the speech pathologist. Would you like to share anything?
No, thank you. This is great.
Excited. All right, thank you. We are very happy that you joined us, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Moving on to our third agenda item, executive officer report. Christopher, you have a report?
Yes, hi, thank you, Chair. So I'm gonna start with B first. The license renewal, as everybody knows, is coming up at the end of the year. So I just wanted to give a little notice to all the board, to the licensees that we are gonna be sending out the notices probably in November, December time. And so, as you all know, we still continue to have no CE requirement, so it's the renewal. And so those should be coming out. Let me just go with the legislative session summary. This is the coming from the meeting from January. I just want to go over the bills basically. So we have first HB 629 relating to therapy services. Expands the scope of practice for occupational therapists, physical therapists, speech pathologists. Contracted with the Department of Education to diagnose students with a medical condition. The bills related to this, I believe they died. Specifically because I think most of the responses from the professions was to be concerned about the potential of the diagnosis outside their scope, which was something the board here noted in their testimony at that time. I think you guys were the only ones to provide that. And that was because of the particular nature of your guys' profession. I think they related to the other ones. They clearly didn't have the scope. But I think we were balancing between what was scope and what was being asked. And you guys were saying, well, as long as it's scope. And so I think that was as closest they got from the professions to support it. And then I think everyone else kind of refrained. The excise tax bill, SB 389. All right, so this was referred out, and it was never heard, so the bill died. I'm not sure if we'll see that one again here or not. SB 1373 and HB 1050 relating to the administrative licensure actions against sex offenders. One of these bills did go through. Okay, so it was SB 1373, and that passed through as Act 273 on July 2nd. If you recall, this was to expedite the process of basically separating someone from their license if they were convicted of of certain criminal convictions, right, relating to sex offenses. And that's pretty much for the session. There wasn't too much for speech pathologists this year. And I didn't hear any news about anything for the next session so far. Thank you, Chair. I forgot to put this thing out to you. So I think before we go to applications. I need to bring that up. Yeah. All right, so you have to.
Okay, thank you. Christopher, let's move on to agenda item 4, review and approval of meeting minutes. Do we have any public testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. This is Johnny. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Thank you. Members, do you have any points of discussion or corrections or comments? Okay. Without hearing any, then I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from January 28th, 2025. May I get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Dr. Law. We will take a roll call vote to confirm motion. It's for the meeting minutes. Dr. Kristen Baba. I'll tell you what to do. Dr. Olivia Chua. Yes. And Dr. Chen.
Yes.
Okay, sounds like, oh, so she's second. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I still need the.
Oh, sorry, Vice Chair.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I, Erin Herman. Yes, so the motion passes. Great, thank you. Going on to agenda item 5. Right here.
Well, I was gonna let you know. I spoke with our AG for it, and we had an applicant who was slated to be at this meeting, but I mistakenly did not add them to the agenda. So with 2/3 at least members here, you can amend the agenda to include that person if you wish.
And I'll just put just a very quick blurb on this. So generally, we can't amend the agenda unless we have a 2/3 vote within 6 days of of posting. However, you can amend an agenda to add an item. The law states that is not of significant major importance. And that's subjective, but it also states that it will not affect a significant amount of people. I believe what's being proposed to amend the agenda is to add an applicant. I think it's defensible to the extent that it's adding one applicant to the agenda. I think generally you want to avoid that because there's also could be an argument that it could affect other people as well, but it's a defensible if the board elects to.
So do that prior to.
I would.
Okay.
So the individual's name is, sorry, Angela Draper. She's applying by speed. So, I think the motion can just be, the board is motioning to amend the agenda. The board wishes to include in agenda item 5. Ms. of the Angela Draper. Applying for speech pathologist. I make the motion if you get fast.
Okay. The board would like to amend the agenda to include Miss Angela Draper in agenda item 5. I'd like to make a motion to do that.
Yeah, to include
To
Angela Draper.
include Angela Draper in agenda item 5. Okay. May I get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Dr. Rom. We'll take a roll call to confirm. Dr. Baba? Yes. And Dr. Chima?
Yeah.
And Dr. Chen? And Vice Chair Ra?
Yes.
And I, Erin Furman, also say yes. So the motion carries and we'll amend the agenda. Now,
So you'll take another motion.
and I'd like to make a motion for the board to move into executive session. Second.
Second.
Let's take a roll call as well. Dr. Bravo? Dr. Uchiba?
Yes.
Dr. Chen? Dr. Rawl?
Yes.
And I, Erin Furman, also. Yes, thank you. Confirmed, and we'll move into executive. Thank you. Let's take a roll call since we are exiting executive session and entering our open session. When I call your name, please say present or here. Vice Chair, Dr. Rall.
Here.
Licensed member, Dr. Chen.
Here.
Dr. Speech pathologist here, and Dr. Baba audiologist here. And I, Erin Perman, am also here. I would like to make a motion to approve agenda item 5. A number 1, when. I'd like to make a motion to approve her application. May I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Dr. Chen. Okay, members, let's take a roll call to approve Ms. Wynn's application for a speech pathologist. Vice Chair, Dr. Rall,
Yes.
and Dr. Chen,
Yes.
Dr. Uchima. Yes. And Dr. Baba. Yes. And I, Erin Kerman, also approve. Thank you. All right, moving on to agenda item 5A, number 2. Application for Angela Draper. The board would like to make a motion to deny application for approval for a speech language pathologist license. May I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Dr. Rall. Let's take a roll call to,
Citations.
oh, sorry.
So the minutes are clear.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and include the citations.
Motion to deny the license of Angela Draper based on chapter 468E 5, 1 and 2, HAR 16-100, 20 D2A, 20 C1, and 20 C2. Now may I get a motion to second? Second. Thank you, Dr. Rao. Let's please take a roll call. Dr. Chen,
Yes.
Dr. Uchima. Yes. Dr. Baba. Yes. Vice Chair Rao.
Yes.
And I, Erin Furman, also confirm. Moving on to our next agenda item, 5B, ratifications. Is there any public testimony on this item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Any board members have any comments, questions, or concerns on the ratification list? Okay, I'd like to make a motion to approve the ratification list. Get a second.
A second.
Thank you, Dr. Rall. Let's take a roll call. Dr. Rall,
Yes.
Dr. Chen,
Yes.
Dr. Uchima,
Yes.
Dr. Baba. Yes. I, Erin Furman, also confirm the ratification list. Motion passes. Moving on to agenda item 6. Our next meeting will be held on Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. There will be a virtual conference, a Zoom meeting, and also an in-person meeting in the Queen Leo Kalani Conference Room. And the George King. Thank you. All right. And our last agenda item, adjournment, it is 3:26. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you, Donnie.
Thank you, everybody.